Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man. All right, let's go on to our next speak pipe question. This one's from Sean.
Hey, everyone there in the studio. My name is Sean. I have a quick question real quick about the all-important putting. So, putting is by far the worst part of my game. I've been playing for about a year now, and it has steadily gotten better. I can't complain too much. My technique's gotten a little better. My consistency's gotten a little better. But as far as I've watched people around me, it's nowhere close to even people who've been playing the same amount of time as I have. I know everyone has different skill levels, different skill sets, and that's to be expected. But I was curious about everyone in the studio, anyone who wants to give an answer. How long did it take you to find your putting style? You know, my biggest problem is that I switched from one to the other to another, and I never stick to one. So finally, a buddy of mine told me, just find one that you're at least moderately comfortable with, and then stick to it and work on just that putting style and go for it. In the past month and a half, that's exactly what I've been doing, and my putting has shown a little bit of improvement. But it took like a year for me to get to this point. I was curious if that's normal. If anyone else in the studio, if you guys kind of found a putting style that you found comfortable with right away and stuck to it the entire time, or if it took you a long time like me. So yeah, I was just curious to see what the normal is. Thanks a lot, guys. Keep it real.
Trying to remember. I don't remember like thinking.
You kind of switched yours a little bit recently.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember when I'm trying to think back when I first started. I don't remember thinking other than, watching people and seeing how they stand. And then the biggest thing was the follow through. Mm-hmm. And the biggest other thing was, I guess, your other hand, making that follow, trying to almost think of Eric McCabe and his putt, like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Taking flight.
Yeah, I don't know that everybody
making every putt when he does it.
I don't know that everybody does that, but there's some form of follow through for it. But yeah, like I said just a few minutes ago, I'm trying to change up the style only in that I'm trying to shoot it straight at it. And in my mind, I'm thinking what I've heard before is if you're going to miss big, because the soft lofting putting it'd be different if I make it every time I do a soft loft putt.
Yeah, right.
But I don't, and I miss a lot, and so I'm thinking I need to change it up. And if I'm going to shoot at the basket, I'm going to shoot as straight as I can be. And if I happen to miss it, well, I miss it, but I was going to miss it anyway. But I don't know how does one learn a putting stance?
I think you really just need to find what's comfortable for you and weigh the pros and cons of different putting styles. For instance, I really like the style that I've settled on now, but it's taken me a few styles to get there. I started off doing kind of more of just a straight spin putt, just like a bunch of beginners do, and it was more of really a throw. And then I saw some people doing more of that pitch putt. It's not really quite like Ricky's because Ricky's is so much faster than everybody else's, but one that has more loft to it, because I would miss a lot, but that meant I could stay close to the basket. And I putted like that for a while and got better at that after a while. And then I finally settled on more of a hybrid putt. And for me, I love that because I can take a little bit more aggressive line at the basket that's not quite a full-on spin without so much fear of it going so far past that I couldn't make a comeback putt. But it's taken me, I guess I've been playing for 10 years now. I bet I've been putting in that hybrid style for the last 3. I don't know. I mean, little tweaks change from time to time. Maybe I work on the angle at which I'm letting the disc go, or maybe I work on kind of the speed or line that I'm trying to take at the basket. But I don't know. I like my putting style a lot because it's really comfortable to me. And the reason that I love putting so much is because I wasn't a great putter for a little while, and I decided putting was going to be my best friend, right? So in disc golf, if I'm struggling with something, I say, you know what, I'm not going to work on anything else. I'm going to get good at this. I don't care what it takes. And since I did that, I learned to love putting. It's not just so some people throw a shot on a hole and they get a 40-foot and they're like, oh man, I got a 40-footer. Like, I'm really scared of this. I love having a 40-footer because I love putting. Like the process of putting, the enjoyment of making it, I really enjoy that. That changes your mindset entirely when you're putting. And so what I'd recommend to you, this is Sean, right? What I'd recommend to you, Sean, is make putting your best friend. Find a style that you like the pros more than the cons, that feels even moderately comfortable to you, and then just drill it. Just drill it until you're a better putter, and then you'll start to enjoy the game more.
There you go.